This is a video for Paul, or Pursuit of Truth here on YouTube. I read your letter, as I'm sure everybody has that's connected with this. And I have to tell you, all I heard was,
"Leave Brittany alone!"
At the end of this letter, you say, "Let's stop the gossip." This huge letter explaining how much of a knight in shining armor you are and what a black, dark demon Anna and the rest of the band was to you. It's a huge string of half-truths that is disappointing. I don't even know where to start. I've done this video a couple times now. The last one I did was over an hour, going over point by point and of where it's wrong, and I can't do that. I'm not going to do that. In this one, I just want to address where you mentioned me and Anna and how you used our relationship, Anna and my relationship, to taint her reputation or to imply that she is a bad person, which she has her moments, as do I, and as you seem to be having a lot of them. So I just want to go over this one point. I introduced my best friend to Sean, and the two of them dated for some time. About 2 years, I recall. They moved in together, and there was talk of marriage. I don't even know why you put that in. They did eventually end their romance. I won't publish here exactly what Sean told me caused their breakup. Suffice it to say, and Sean will tell this to anyone, he won't date talent ever again. You're implying that because she had done something untold, that it was really, really bad, and you're trying to put a cloud over her character. That's pretty petty. I'm not sure why you brought this up. Actually, I do know. It's a sad attempt at manipulation. I'm extremely disappointed in all this. I could go back and just as easily say, so how did your last relationship end? Were you completely honest in that relationship? I remember quite some time ago, I believe we're in Arizona, some things happened. Should I bring that up to taint your reputation? Before you start slinging mud and using my name to do it, and complaining about other people doing it to you and Beverly, you need to look at your own life. It's not so sparkling either. This whole thing is so disappointing. I've made some notes, or recorded some notes in my phone about things I wanted to say, and it's hard for me to say this.
I'm not sure if I can... In fact, I'm quite sure that I can no longer call you my best friend. The person that was my best friend is no longer who you are, which is fine. That happens. People change, but you espousing to still be the same person is false. You may not see it. You may feel like the same person in your head, but you're not. When you named me in this letter about Anna and saying how I would, something about how she ended the relationship, which is nobody's business, but I get the feeling you're trying to allude to her personality or her honesty by showing how dishonest she was in the previous relationship. And that's something you need to be very careful about, especially when you name me in your drama, because I can go back and ask you, how did your relationship end with your last girlfriend? How was your honesty during that relationship? I remember some things in Arizona that maybe might not reflect on what you think your true personality is. So don't bring me into your drama.
That was what I recorded right after I read the letter. And I'm going to have to stand by that. I may make more videos discussing more parts of this letter, but I have to tell you, it just it drains me even thinking about it. I had, for the most part, up until this point, stayed out of it. There's a lot of backbiting and gossiping, and that's going to happen for the rest of time. Writing this letter, I can't imagine what you think a positive outcome could have been from it. To me, this seems like someone trying to put out a fire by throwing buckets of gasoline on it. It's not going to have the effect that you want. In fact, it already hasn't. I'd rather not talk to you about it person to person. I'm tired of dealing with this, and I don't want to deal with a confrontation, to be honest. I'll read emails, I'll watch response videos. Don't call me.